What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Colorado Cars. My name's Sammy. I'm the main talent of this production.
Oh,
Where are we today? Where are
Las
we?
Vegas,
Las Vegas what?
New Mexico.
Yeah, we're at a Comfort Inn. This is where the superchargers are. We're watching YouTube. So we came to Santa Fe, New Mexico from Denver to meet all of our families for Thanksgiving. Driving the Tesla here to Santa Fe was okay, I guess
You
could say.
can definitely tell that the battery does not get the range that it's expected to.
Definitely doesn't get the range, but we were also going 95 the whole way.
Yeah, but it's like it gets so much under what it's supposed to get. Like it says 324 and it gets like what, 200 at the max?
Maybe. I don't even think we got 200 miles.
I think the max we got off of full charge, like 100% to zero, was about 134,
Yeah.
150.
So we stopped in Colorado Springs, which is about 50 miles away from our house. Then we stopped in Raton.
Yeah.
Or no, Trinidad.
But the only nice part about it is it's nice to stop for a little bit.
Yeah, and kind of charge and warm up.
But yeah,
get
it is
some
easy.
food and stuff.
It also is really cold, so it doesn't.
Yeah, it's really cold, so that has a negative effect on the battery. It is, let's see what temperature it is outside. It's warmer where we are right now. It's 41 degrees here. But on our way here it was about 19 the whole way.
I really find it hard to imagine that this car gets 324 miles of range.
Me too. Even if we were driving perfectly, I think
it'd have to be a straight road, no wind.
No wind,
for
no real world conditions. Yeah. So that being said, we did drive we drove pretty hard coming down here, and on the way up we're going to be going the speed limit the whole time. Not doing anything. Sammy's pissed. There's another Tesla driver over there. What do you think, Sam? Oh my goodness. We got my fiance Tasha in the vehicle as well. Sammy, what's he doing?
How do you like that ski box?
Look, there's a third Tesla.
Well,
Like
great.
the ski box.
Now everybody's coming to ruin our charge.
We're charging the ski box.
I like it. It's
Are his
red. And you know what,
handles red?
Ryan? That's the same car we saw in Park Meadows the other day.
Kaylin, are his
Yeah.
handles red?
Yeah, they are red. How
I
do you
think we
feel?
might-
What's your favorite thing about the Tesla?
Autopilot.
Ryan, what's your favorite thing about the Tesla?
I don't know. I kind of I want that ski box now.
I kind
I
of do
think that
too.
looks cool.
Sammy, do we have the
Sammy
nicest
likes-
Tesla here?
Dog mode.
Say yes, we do. Sammy does like dog mode. Okay, so like I said, on our way back to Denver, we are going to be going the speed limit the whole time on autopilot, so it's controlling everything. So hopefully that will allow us to get less stops. We made 3 stops on the way down here. Hopefully we're only going to have to make 2 on the way home.
We'll see.
We will check back in with you in Trinidad.
Or Colorado Springs. We'll see if we can get to Colorado Springs.
We're gonna try, but it's not looking promising. Right now it says that we are gonna arrive in Trinidad, Colorado with 19%. We'd arrive home after charging there with 11%. So we'll let you know what happens when we get closer to Trinidad.
What's up, everybody? So we just made it back to Trinidad, Colorado from Las Vegas, New Mexico. And how many miles was that, would you say?
It was like 120. Let's
Yeah.
see, I have it right here. 124.
So we started off with full battery.
Yeah, 100. We charged to 100% in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah.
Las Vegas, New Mexico.
Las Vegas, New Mexico.
And we had at 100% it said we had 289 miles.
Which is an issue that we'll discuss.
Yeah,
in
it's an
another
issue in
video.
itself because the car is not even 6 months old. But
So
let's move on from that.
We'll have that battery issue in another video.
So they said we had 280 miles and we only went 124 and we arrived here with 70 miles. So I'm not good at math, so I'm just gonna go ahead and 290 minus 124. We should have had 166 miles left, but we only had 70, so there was a difference of 96 miles that we should have had extra when we got here, which actually would have gotten us to Colorado Springs,
and then
we wouldn't have had to charge right now.
Yeah. So it seems like it's fun to do it the first time, but if I went on road trips a lot, I definitely would not.
I
wanna
would
take this
drive.
car.
I would drive a gas-powered car for
But
sure.
the thing to think about is this car autopilot is so nice because you've been
That's
on autopilot
true.
the whole time.
Oh yeah, I've hardly driven, so that's been great.
Yeah, so like, is it worth it to have autopilot or?
I personally don't mind stopping this much.
I don't
Like,
either, but like
I'm also ready to get home.
Yeah.
So, and also it just adds a few hours of unneeded charging time that you could really just stop at a gas station and
be done and gone.
be done and gone within 3 minutes.
So there's definitely pros and cons to having an electric car.
The biggest con that I'm noticing right now is that, number one, the battery just isn't accurate.
Yeah, definitely not.
And I've read a few things, people saying to get it below 20% for a few charge cycles, and that kind of helps it figure it out better. But I've done that, and it does. I mean, right now I calculated it. We're at about 87% of battery at 100. Like, our battery is functioning at 87% when it should still be functioning at 100%. A lot of people on the forums and such are saying that this is totally not normal. So maybe I just need a new battery pack. Who knows? It's going into Tesla in a little bit.
Because it shouldn't have degraded that much in such a little amount of time.
Totally. So, all right. Well, we have. Let's see how many miles we have to get home. Let's see. We have still. It's finding superchargers. We're hopefully not stopping in Colorado Springs, right?
Hopefully not.
Because I definitely don't want to. So, if it would calculate a little faster. We still have 186 miles left.
So hopefully we can do that in one charge.
Hopefully we can do that in one charge. Right now, it says we have 164 miles on the tank, and we'll get to my house with negative 4%. So we're gonna
we'll
let
keep
it
you
charge for a
updated
while.
once we get there and give our final impressions.
Yep. See you in a little bit. So we just got back from Santa Fe a few days ago. We've kind of had some time to think and reflect on how our drive went from Santa Fe. It's about 400 miles to Santa Fe from our house, plus or minus 20-ish miles. Overall, I'm not impressed.
I'm not impressed at all. Like, off a full battery, we're supposed to get 324 miles.
Yeah, and
which is just
it might be 22, but right around there.
And it's just so unrealistic. I mean, the car is great, but it's just the mileage and the range this gets is so unrealistic. I think to get that 322 miles, you basically have to be going straight with no wind or nothing.
No wind, no hills,
and going like 65 miles per hour.
Going flat, because even on the way there, we weren't filming, but what we did is we were going quite a bit over the speed limit the whole entire time.
And yeah, we had to charge like 3 times.
And we ended up charging 3 times for about an hour each time.
And I mean, that was fun because we were going there and we were just
excited to get there
and trying to do it.
But what else I realized just going there from Trinidad, Colorado to Las Vegas, New Mexico, and then from Las Vegas to Santa Fe, we pulled in with 1% into Las Vegas and like 8% into Santa Fe. And
even though it suggested that it would have so much more range when we actually got there.
Yeah. And so that pisses me off. I'm not a fan of that. So on the way back, we were like, okay, well, you know what? Maybe it's not the Tesla's fault because, you know, we were pushing it harder. It was windy. And I'm still going to blame the wind. Like, the wind definitely had a huge part of it. It was a terrible windy season.
Even on autopilot, it was going like through its lanes because it was so windy. It's not the car's fault, but still.
So there's definitely an issue with the wind.
Like ruining the efficiency at some level.
Yeah, at some level, exactly.
I don't know how much
But then on the way home, we didn't go over the speed limit. We drove like the speed limit pretty much the entire time. And we still ended up charging 3 times for an hour each time, which is absolutely ridiculous.
And it's just so annoying to have to charge that many times.
So for some perspective, when we took my Cayenne S to Santa Fe last year, we made it there in 4 hours and like 15 minutes. So Google Maps says about 5 hours. We made it there in 4.
And I think it took us about 8 hours.
It took us 8 hours to get home and 8 hours to get there, which really, really was just ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, so you got to know what you're expecting once you do take this car on a road trip. But another thing to think about is, do you think it was worth it with autopilot?
See, and that's where it's kind of a toss-up because we were on autopilot the entire way.
That was amazing.
It was amazing.
You could,
we got to do, like, I mean, you got to really focus on other things. And the road. obviously.
But it's like a give and take, because
It is a give and
autopilot was
take.
so perfect.
It was awesome. It was definitely like, just, that's probably worth it to me.
I think it is too.
Going there at least.
Going there at least. Going home, it's like you just want to get back. But going there, and autopilot is just definitely such a nice feature, and it's too bad other car companies can't get even close to that.
Yeah, and you know what? So the issue is that I heard this guy on a podcast the other day talking, and no car company is going to be able to catch up with Tesla. And when they do catch up with Tesla
Tesla
will be at something else that they won't be able to catch up with. So it's just, you know,
it's give and take between the
it
cars.
definitely is. Like, if you don't mind spending the extra time, which a lot of people don't,
and I definitely,
and we didn't, really.
It was fun to experience how this car did on
Very
a road
fun.
trip.
Yeah.
And autopilot was amazing. And even though charging got a little like terrible at the end of the whole entire road trip, on the way there it was pretty fun, because you can just pull up the entertainment and watch whatever you want.
Yeah, and then also on the way, I mean, I definitely wasn't as tired when we got to the different places.
Yeah.
A, because of the autopilot, but B, because we got to stop more and, you know, kind of check out different areas of beautiful Las Vegas, New Mexico. The Comfort Inn Plus.
Yeah, really nice place if you ever stop by there. So I think the main thing is, when you take your Tesla on a road trip, you got to account for the time parameters that you like need to be there in, because whatever time it says you'll get there in, I'd add like 3 hours onto that.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially if you want to end up somewhere where
we
you
planned
have
our whole
battery.
trip via Tesla's navigation, and then also a better route planner, which is like a really good route planner for Teslas.
So
I would definitely recommend taking it for the autopilot. The battery is really annoying, but I've also heard that people have gotten there charging once, so you know, it might be something specific to
that
this.
we did, or that, well, we've had battery issues, which we'll address in the next video. But yeah, so just make sure you plan your route out nice, and if you want to get there quicker, take a gas car.
And before we get hated on in the comments, we still love Tesla. We're very big Tesla supporters.
Like, honestly, I think
still our favorite car.
I think we should still probably take this on road trips, just because
still gonna take it on road. We're going to Dallas this summer. We're probably gonna take this. I just feel like we should address
that. The car is still amazing. We just want to know. We just want to tell you that plan ahead before you take it, because it is gonna take extra time. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We'll have a video detailing our battery issues next week. And
we also have 2 new cars, which we still haven't unveiled.
We'll do that.
We actually have 3 new cars. One is already gone though, so we gotta unveil that.
We'll talk about that, yeah, and we'll do that in about a week or 2. So yeah.
Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.